And good morning from Britain's newest station. I'm back up on the Northumberland Line. I was here last year when 2 new stations opened. Today, Monday, March the 17th, the 3rd station on this new line opens up to be station number, I think it's 2587. Welcome, hello, good morning to Newsham, Britain's newest station.
So just to recap, this is the Northumberland Line. It's an 18-mile long railway that's been restored where old stations have been reopened along the line. It was still being used for freight but not for passengers. And there are 6 new stations being added in total, with Ashington and Seaton Delaval opening first a few months ago back in December 2024. Newsham is opening today and is therefore the focus for my visit. And one of the questions that I'll be asking later is when will the final 3 stations be completed and also opened along the line?
Now, when I was here over a year ago, not for the Ashington opening, but when this was just being constructed, I made a video, maybe about a year and a half ago, talking about the whole line, and we came to see Newsham Station mid-construction, and I stood right at this point here, and it was a bit muddy and unfinished then, and I joked about how I'm standing waiting for the bus. Well, that bus stop is now just about there and complete and ready and finished. So 2 platforms, footbridge over, huge car park here, and of course there's the new road bridge that goes over the top there because they closed the old road that went through, and I'm assuming, I'll have a look in a sec, that they've decommissioned the level crossing, so the cars are diverted around the way. We'll go for a wander, but there's going to be some speeches first. There's a map down here where we can tell you which stations have opened and which ones haven't on the line so far, but I've met a friendly face who's going to do it for us. Nick, talk us through it.
So, here's our handy map. We've got Newcastle and Manners, the pre-existing stations before the Northumberland Line opened, and the current stations we have are Seaton Delaval and Ashington that opened when the line fully opened in the end of 2024, and we've got Newsham, which is open today, and then we've got 3 more left to go, which are Northumberland Park, where you can change for the metro, as well as Blade Bebbside and Bedlington, which are opening sometime later this year, hopefully.
Time for some opening speeches.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for coming today to this extraordinary opening of this incredible achievement. It's 70 years since passengers last used this line, and it's 70 years since Newcastle United last won a trophy. And I think the key part about this success is the fact that it is a very quick service, it is a very regular service, and therefore is being used a lot.
Yes, let's get a quick update from Mark on exactly how popular the line has been since reopening.
There's no doubt the line's been a success. Been over 130,000 journeys in the first 3 months since the line opened on the 15th of December 2024. Some hugely positive feedback. I would really suggest, go and have a trip on the train. If when you start talking to people who are travelling, people are seeing things that they've possibly never seen before. Really enjoying the journey, enjoying the experience. The staff on the train have been excellent and have made people feel really warm and welcome when they've been travelling. So it's a great experience. The feedback we've had has been absolutely phenomenal from people who've been travelling, and it's a great experience and one that if you haven't had a trip on the Northumberland Line, come and have a go.
Okay, so I picked myself up a leaflet and let's have a whiz around and check all the station facilities, which are as you would expect for a new station. There are dot matrix departure boards on either side of the station, alongside the ticket vending machines. No actual ticket offices here. There's 2 in total, 1 on each side of this 2-platform station. And the footbridge has obviously got lifts built in for step-free access. Should point out that there's steps and ramps up to platform level, along with a secondary exit. And then there's the usual help point, of course, on the platform, and my favourite, a bin bag. Okay, let's go for a walk on the western side of the station, as I want to see what happened to the old level crossing that used to be here.
So I'm on the western side, which is for northbound trains. There's a car park here as well. There's a car park on both sides. This car park is currently rained off. It's not opened up yet. I can see some accessible bays and some EV charging bays, but this bit isn't open. I'm assuming it'll be open soon enough. I just want to get a shot of the double arrow. I need the red and white double arrow. I want to check out the old road as well. So this was the road when I was here, 18 months ago. We drove across it. This was the crossing. This was the level crossing, and the crossing with gates and all, probably still on Google Street View if you search back, has been decommissioned. I'm fairly sure there was a signal box right. I can see where the signal box used to be. The signal box used to be there. That's also gone. And the road the other side is now just, it takes you into the main car park on that side of the station. What I need to do is go for a walk up on the new bridge. Oh, that low sun. The new road, because cars, instead of coming along through here, they now go over that brand new road bridge up there. So having walked across it in construction phase, I'm now walking across it when it's completed, with all the traffic going across. And behind this wall here, if you peer down, you get an excellent look down onto the new station.
Sit. Steer.
And then, trying hard not to be distracted by cute puppies, which somebody had brought along, it was time to chat to Northern's programme manager about the trains and service pattern.
You're the programme manager,
Yes.
from Northern.
That's right.
For this line. The essential question I have to ask is, obviously we're excited this station's open today,
Yeah.
but there are still three
more
stations to come. When are the other stations going to be open?
We're looking at Blythe Bebbside will be the next one we hopefully open, and that'll be in the summer.
So just summer, June, July, August?
It'll be end of August,
Okay,
beginning of September, hopefully.
by itself, that'll be
By itself, yeah.
okay.
So that'll be the next one ready, and then we're looking by the end of this year we'll have Bedlington and Northumberland Park as well.
So maybe December, but I said
December,
that, you didn't.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so
okay.
back end of the year.
So they're the last two. Okay. And the Northumberland Park, that'll be quite cool,
Yeah.
because it is a connection with.
It is,
with the
yeah.
metro.
So it's right next to the metro at that place.
Are they two sort of separate stations linked, or would it be like one gate line? If you go into the gate line for the Northumberland line,
Two separate altogether. So there's a bridge which is called Algernon Drive. The metro station already is there, so you go down the escalator stairs from that station, and we'll do exactly the same, just a bit further along that bridge. So they are side by side across the tracks, if that makes sense, but not sort of integrated together. So they are classed as two separate stations.
Okay, and just to put you on the spot, because I warmed him up beforehand with questions, this one I didn't warm him up with. We've had Class 158s this morning, 2-car. Do you sometimes get 4 cars on here? Do you run 4 cars in the peak, or how's the passenger numbers been going?
So all stations are equipped with the 100-metre platforms to get 4 cars, so that's no problem to accommodate them. We do try and put them on, especially when we've had Newcastle United play, obviously very busy on the line on an evening as well for them coming back, so we will strengthen where we can. Passenger numbers have been really, really good since we've opened back in December. We're well past 150,000 passengers now. Obviously adding Newsham to that, it's only going to increase week on week.
I mean, I guess the question from that is, could you ever go, at the moment you're on a 2 trains per hour, could you ever do every 20 minutes 3 trains per hour, or are there not the powers?
I think that would be difficult. Obviously we've got a very close relationship with the East Coast Main Line at Benton Junction, so trying to get in and out of there, it would be very difficult.
Okay.
And there's obviously as many as 14 freight movements on the line to fit in as well. So I think going to anything more than half-hourly service would be difficult.
I was hoping to just see one today, see a random locomotive pass through, but it hasn't happened yet. All right, okay. Anything else, Paul? Have we covered all the bases?
I think so.
Thank you very much. Thanks for your time. See you again.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yes, it's fair to say that the new station and the line is very popular with locals.
What?
You remember the original Blythe station?
Oh, big time, big time.
Can you tell me about it?
Well, I played in it. It was just fascinating watching the trains come in, the steam trains. Absolutely brilliant. And it's a pity that it's gone. Do you know what I mean?
Okay. But it's good that there's this station.
Oh, absolutely class. I'll definitely be using this.
So Newsham station open and ticked off, but I still had 2 more stations to visit.
It's just that when I came up before to Ashington, I came for the press trip before the station actually opened, and I never went to see it in Delaval either. So I just want to quickly go to Ashington to say that I've done it on a public service train, tick, and then I'll go to see it in Delaval as well and tick that off officially and just get a shot of the platform, because I don't have a picture of that station either. And then my day is done. Okay, so that ticks off Ashington. Lovely.
And to my final stop of the day at Seaton Delaval.
which is where I am now, single track, single platform, because I never came here on press day or on opening days. I've got to wait half an hour for the next train going back south to take me down to Newcastle. But that wraps up the Newsham video. New station open today, 3 more to come on the Northumberland Line, 1 in the summer, July, August maybe, 2 maybe December by the end of the year, and then all the stations on the line will then be open. That's it. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video.